there are a bunch of businesses and attractions and restaurants that we have yet to do a video on here in Branson, Missouri. And I want to answer the question, why is that? There are reasons. And then I also want to talk about 20 of these places that we definitely do want to do a video at. And there's some incredible attractions and restaurants, points of interest in Branson, Missouri that we have yet to feature. And so it's definitely on our list and we're working hard to make it happen. My name is John. I am with TPF Travel, Trips, Places, and Fun, and we're bringing you cruise news and Branson, Missouri news, vacation news, all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, today this is going to be fun. I'm going to go over 20 things that we have not done yet. But there are reasons why we have yet to feature a particular business. For example, maybe they haven't invited us in yet. There are times where we just wait. We wait for that invitation. Today, for example, I actually reached out to several businesses and I'm waiting on some feedback, wondering maybe you would want to be featured in a video. I think it's great free marketing. TPF is the leading number one YouTube channel devoted to Branson, Missouri, and so I think it's a slam dunk opportunity for businesses to be featured and to get the word out. There are a lot of people, and thank you for those of you that have been commenting about, you planning your entire vacation around TPF Travel and the videos that you've seen, and you're binge watching our videos. And, someone has told me that they moved here and TPF is their go-to source for all they needed to know, or a lot of what they needed to know to move here. And, what should they do and what should they visit? And so, so one of the reasons why businesses haven't been featured yet on this channel is they just haven't reached out to us. Another reason is video is not it's not allowed, and so they may for example, shows, typically you're not going to be able to video in a show unless you are specifically invited in, right? And sometimes the venue is just, it's costs some money, and we just haven't spent the money to go there yet, and that's so that happens. So there's reasons why these places have not been featured yet, but let's talk about them. Let's kick right into this. Number one, Titanic. We have not done a video on the Titanic, and the reason is they do not allow video to be taken inside the attraction. I reached out to them today along with several other local attractions and restaurants, places of interest here in Branson, Missouri, and I'm waiting to hear back. Are they interested in being featured in one of our future TPF travel videos? I would love for that to happen, and maybe we can get in there and get some footage and take you on a little bit of a tour and talk about, maybe interview somebody there at the Titanic. I think that would be so fun. I'm waiting to hear back from them, but regardless, we love the Titanic and we highly encourage you to visit when you come to Branson. All right, number two, Dolly Parton Stampede. Dolly Parton Stampede, you gotta love the Stampede. We have been many times, and the food is incredible and the show is incredible. Definitely check out Dolly Parton Stampede. But again, same reason. They do not allow video during the production, during the show, and so there's not a whole lot that we can do unless we are invited in. So we are waiting for that invitation. We want to hear from all you folks. If there's anyone watching from Dolly Parton Stampede, we would love to do a video there. I think definitely here in Branson, Dolly Parton Stampede is a go-to, must-do attraction, and we want to get the word out as best we can about that amazing attraction. All right, number three. I love this show, Smoke on the Mountain. We haven't done it yet. I did contact them today. I am waiting to hear back. It's just this quaint little theater, and it's this hilarious show. You will absolutely love it. But TPF Travel has yet to visit Smoke on the Mountain there in the IMAX complex. We're going to try. We're doing our darndest to get out there. I want to go see the show. I've seen the show several times, and it never gets old. Absolutely love Smoke on the Mountain. All right, number four. Let's talk about Reza. Now, I'm throwing this one in there just so I can highlight it. Reza is a magician here in Branson, and an incredible show. The reason why this is a little bit different is they contacted me the other day. I was so excited to hear from them, and I jumped on a phone call. And so we have something in the works. Going to get you some footage from Reza. Also going to get some behind the scenes video. I think we're going to be able to maybe get on his tour bus, get into the green room, do some different things like that. So that is exciting. I love how that happens. And so all of you businesses out there in attractions, contact us. You just go to our website, tpftravel.com, and there's a way for you to request your business to be featured on in a future video. So definitely do that. All right, next, number 5. I've been wanting to go here for quite some time. Level 2. It's a steakhouse at the Hilton down by Branson Landing. And we went to Ramada, the new Italian restaurant there. And I discovered that they are owned by the same people that own Level 2, which is the Hilton. We have not visited Level 2 yet. I've been wanting to go there actually for years. So it would be amazing to get an invite from the folks there at Level 2, because it's supposed to be an incredible, incredible dining experience. All right, number 6. We have not done a video yet on a boat rental on Table Rock Lake or Lake Taneycomo. I would love to do that and be able to get out on maybe a pontoon boat and spend the day at the lake and do some tubing and maybe some water skiing and swimming and all of that. And I think it would make for a great video. And I do believe that it would be amazing to be able to feature that, because you can go and rent boats in various places here in the Branson area. We love doing that. We'll go out and we'll rent a boat and we'll be out for several hours, 6, 7, 8 hours. We'll boat over to Big Cedar Lodge and park and go in and eat and do some stuff and get back out and do more stuff on the water. And so we haven't done boat rentals yet. Would love to do that at some point. Number 7, I'm doing 20 of these. I'm going to run out of fingers pretty quick here. But number 7, Presley's. And it's another show, and we have to have permission to be able to go in, get the footage that we need, and that just hasn't happened yet. We haven't made that connection yet. I would love to make a connection there because I love Presley's. It's a great show. It's one of the Branson originals. It's phenomenal. It's hilarious. They're so talented and professional. Presley's is definitely a place that you need to visit when you come to Branson, but we haven't done a video there yet. How about this? How about helicopter tours? I've been wanting to get a helicopter tour for quite a while. Hasn't happened yet. I did contact a couple today, and one of them was not interested. And haven't heard back from the other one. So waiting to hear back. I would love to get some amazing footage from way up in the sky and honestly give them some absolutely free publicity and drive traffic to that business there. And so we're waiting to hear back on helicopter tours here in Branson. Again, I just want to keep throwing this out there. We're humbled. We're excited that, we're the leading travel YouTube channel in Branson. And time again, hear about it all the time. People are saying that they planned their entire vacation based on TPF travel videos. And they binge watch our videos. And this is very common, very, very common for people to say this. And so it would make sense, I believe, for businesses to jump on board and say, hey, we would love to be featured in a video. It's going to drive traffic to their business for sure. And so we're waiting to hear on one of the 2 helicopter tours here in Branson. All right, next, brand new pink Jeep tours. And we haven't done that yet. It's owned by Silver Dollar City. I'm excited to be able to do this at some point, but they have several different tours that are available. Get into a Jeep and, there's a sunset tour. And someone the other day showed me a picture that she took of the sunset when she was on her tour, and it was beautiful, and got to take it from the top of Baird Mountain. So that sounds amazing. But pink Jeep, look them up. We haven't done it yet. And of course, no video yet, but we are waiting to make that happen. All right, how about, Clay Cooper. Clay Cooper is incredible, and from everything that I've ever heard, and we've never seen Clay Cooper. It's I can't believe it. Never even seen it. Never seen the show. So we would love to get out there and not only see the show, but get a video and get some backstage stuff and onstage stuff, and would love to do that and maybe interview him. And so Clay Cooper, we have not done that show yet. And kind of a side note, at the Clay Cooper Theater, Terry Bradshaw is going to be there. He's been there several times already. He's going to be there again. He's coming up. They've got shows scheduled. That would be super cool to get to do a Terry Bradshaw video. That would be amazing. And I don't know how that would work or how I could pull that off or what that would look like, but that would be super cool. He's a legend, right? All right, next, number 11. The last one was 10. I'm out of fingers. Number 11. I've been wanting to see this show for a long time. Dean Z. He is an Elvis impersonator, and he looks to be phenomenal, and all the reviews are incredible. He's at the Clay Cooper Theater. I would love to see Dean Z. Again, obvious reasons, I'm going to have to get some special permission to take video there, but I haven't even... Well, actually, I did. I was going to say I haven't even reached out to them. I did reach out to them today. So we will see what happens. All right, number 12, the Celebrity Car Museum. I have not been there. I've never been there in my life, but that kind of stuff is just really cool to me. I don't know. I love the movies, and certain movies. I can't see a whole lot of movies based on the fact that there are so many out there that are just not what I want to watch, but there's some out there that are iconic, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and the cars associated with them, and I want to go check out those cars and bring me back. For example, when I go to Universal Studios, I love to see the DeLorean that was in the Back to the Future movies, and how about the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. And so you got these iconic vehicles, and they've got out sitting outside, they have the van from Stranger Things, and so I would love to go there, but haven't gone, and would be super cool to do that. All right, 13, the Hughes Brothers show. They're Branson legends. I haven't been there yet. In fact, they also have kind of a dinner show. That would be pretty awesome to be able to get that on video. Hasn't happened yet. But again, and I did reach out to them today. I need to wait to get an invite. Same rules. Can't video during the show. And so that would be amazing. Also, number 14, the Duttons, another iconic Branson family, Branson show, and have not seen the Duttons in my life. I have seen the Hughes, long time ago, actually. I think I saw their Christmas show. I've never seen the Duttons ever in my life. I would love to see them. We'll see what happens. All right, number 15. I don't believe we have ever featured horseback riding here in Branson, and there's a variety of different places that we could do that. We were in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Sevierville area, and we did some in Tennessee, and we did some horseback riding there, did a video there, but we've not done that in Branson, and it would be cool to get the Burton crew up on some horses and to feature one of our local horseback riding venues. That would be a lot of fun. Number 16, the brand new Duck Tours. And it's a completely redesigned vehicle, completely redone tour. I believe they're on Lake Taneycomo now. It's a completely different company. They're on Lake Taneycomo as opposed to Table Rock Lake, I believe that's the case. But completely redesigned everything. And, so that would be really interesting to actually interview them and kind of hear about the new vehicles and, and safety and the tour and the experience and all of that. That would be a lot of fun to do that. I've been looking forward to actually trying them out, and then also doing a video. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, how about number 17 here? Buckets and Boards. These are some friends of ours, and we used to do some collab with them and some marketing stuff with them, and they're phenomenal. In fact, they've been out at Silver Dollar City during the street fest and putting on a show there several times a day. But then they're also on the Disney cruise. That'd be cool to get the Disney cruise show version of their show. But they also have a show here in the theater in Branson, and so I want to be able to get out there and do an actual video featuring buckets and boards. That show is awesome. Those guys are awesome. Let's see, number 18. Legends. That's a great show. We've been before. It's been quite a while, but you've got Elvis and the Blues Brothers and all different types of legends that are on stage, and we have yet to go out there. Again, video issues, so we need to be invited in. Number 19. I've always wanted to eat at the Chateau Grill, Chateau on the Lake, the hotel, and they have a restaurant there. I haven't gone there. That would be a great place to go and a great place to get a video. Have not done that yet. Have you been? Hey, by the way, have you been to any of these attractions or restaurants or places that I've been talking about here? Have you been to any of them? Tell me about your experience, what you think. I would love to hear from you, if you've been. Also, why don't you leave some comments? And what other attractions or restaurants do you think we should feature? Now, keep in mind, we want to feature attractions and restaurants and places of interest that would be very in high demand, I guess is the way to say it. There's a lot of people out there that would want to know about that, and that's really kind of the YouTube world. If a lot of people out there in YouTube land don't want to hear about it, they're not going to watch the video. So we need to think strategically, what types of businesses would they want to hear about? And then maybe we can make that happen. So what do you think? Here in Branson, what should we do? All right, number 20, and we get requests for this all the time. Silver Dollar City rides. We can't video on Silver Dollar City rides, at least not yet. We do need to receive special permission in order to get on ride videos, with the exception of the Flooded Mine, which I've got a lot of video on that, and the train. And other than that, I don't think there's really any other rides that we can video on. It would be great to get some special permission from the fine folks at the world's best theme park to get some on-ride video. And I get requests for that all the time. They want to see what it's like to ride Mystic River Falls. They want to see what it's like to go up, up the lift and down the slide, and they want to see that, and I totally get that. They want to get some roller coaster footage. That's the super cool thing about Disney World, for example, is you can video on any ride that you want. And I love that about Disney. But they are way the exception. 99 times out of 100 amusement parks, theme parks, they are not going to allow video on the rides. But that would be super amazing if I could get some Silver Dollar City rides on video, some POVs. Okay, there it is, everybody. I am done. I am out of here. Tell me what you think. Leave some comments. Where should we go? What do you think about what I've already mentioned? And that's it. Until next time, safe travels, everyone.